Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn, and I am your communications coach or an English coach. Have you ever noticed what do we talk about in actual conversations? If not, start noticing it. So the one thing which stands out in our conversation is we generally talk about our experiences. This is something we do generally talk about in our conversations, whether we are having a conversation in our regional language or English or Hindi or any other language. We do talk about our experiences. Now, what kind of experiences we talk about? We generally talk about a shopping experience, a food experience, any restaurant, hotel we have visited, any place we went for a vacation for, or schools or colleges, etc. There are lots of things we do talk about. We give suggestions. We talk about our experience about it. We went for shopping. We just come back and tell that, how was your experience shopping in that mall or with that brand or any other shop. So we generally talk about it. And this is a part of every conversation. So I just thought of taking up this topic and I'll help you how you can talk about your experience, how you can practice English speaking in this way so that you can go out and talk to people about it. Whenever there is a conversation going on, when people are talking about their experiences, how you can also start sharing your experience also in that conversation. So before that, we have to practice at home. How we are going to practice, I'm going to tell you in this session. So guys, if you like such topics, do subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, write your comments in the comment section about how you feel about my videos. And do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. Now let's get started. So how to talk about our experience. Now this is not something which we have to think a lot about. It's very simple. By experience, I mean you can just talk about anything which you have done the previous day. Right, you visited a salon, you had a haircut, services which you have taken, or you went out for shopping, or you went out for eating, or a holiday, anything which you have done. Just think about it and start speaking. I'll give you very simple examples to help you understand what I'm talking about or how you can speak about it. So, last weekend I met my neighbor in a lift. And she spoke to me about school admissions. So she asked me about which school is better in this area where she can enroll her kid also. So we started discussing about the schools or nearby schools. Okay, since I have experience, my daughter is studying in a school, so it was easier for me to speak about it. So I started telling her about my experience. And here's what I said. Well, there's a lot of school in this vicinity. There's ICSE, CBSE and international schools as well. So you have to decide which board you want to prefer. So that is your preference first. So you have to decide on that. The second thing is, once you have decided on the board, you just try to get some feedbacks from parents. In our society also, kids go to a lot of schools. So in our society group, you can just inquire about it. So it will be easier for you to take a decision about which school you want to get your kid into. And as far as my daughter's school is concerned, I'm very satisfied with the school. It's good, they're disciplined, and they have a lot of activities for kids, which is important at this stage. So this is what I told her. Okay, how she can decide on a school which is best for her kid. Right, and I spoke about my daughter's school also, why it is, what is my experience there. Okay, so this is how you talk about any experience. So experiences can be either good or bad, or it might be okayish, like 50-50. You're not very satisfied, you're not very dissatisfied. Okay, so accordingly you have to frame your answer. If it is good, you have to give reasons why your experience was good. What did you like there? If it was bad, why it was bad? What was that which was bad for you or which made it bad for you? Okay, and if it was okayish or 50-50, so you can just talk about it. Like I had good and bad both experiences about it, and you can talk about both things, why it was good, why it was bad. Okay, or what was good and what was bad. So you have to talk about your experience in this way. And it is very easy to talk about experiences, as I told you. Either it is good, bad, or it is 50-50. So you know what to talk about. If it is good, you have to give a reasoning. If it is bad, you have to give a reason. If it is good and bad both, like you are not able to decide whether it was good or bad, you can just give your reasons about it as well. So speaking about your experience is very easy. You can take up anything and you can just start speaking about it. For example, how do you like to travel? Or which is your favorite mode of travel? If somebody asks me this question, how will I answer this question? It is also about experience, because I've traveled with certain things and I am going to speak about it, which one I liked, right? Whether it is by road or by rail or by air, whichever. Or sea, which is best for me or which is good for me. Okay, so let's talk about it. So here I have to choose one. So I'll choose train. I love traveling by train. I have a lot of childhood memories of traveling by train. And trust me on this, I've enjoyed a lot. I still remember during our summer vacations, we used to go for vacations and we were very excited to travel by train. And why we love traveling by train? Just for the simple reason, we get to eat a lot. So we used to pack a lot of stuffs from home so that we can eat on train. So lunch or dinner we used to take along with some snacks and drinks as well. So it was very exciting when we entered the train. When the train started, we started feeling hungry. And that was the best part. We used to enjoy the scenery. We used to play a lot of games and we used to have good food. Apart from that, whatever vendors used to sell, some of them we used to buy that also. And that is why we were very excited about train journeys. We used to spend a lot of time, or rather family time together. So this is how I spoke about my experience, right? Why I love train travel, right? What is the memory which is associated with it? So in this way, you can choose anything and you can talk about it. These are very simple, basic topics. And if you want to take up more common topics, you can talk about your food, you can talk about any shopping experience. You know, the previous day you have had, or you went to your college and what did you do there? Any experience you had talking to your friend or colleague or your teacher, like professor, anybody else, right? So there are lots of things we do every single day and we gain some experience. We talk about that. Oh, that food was so yummy. The cafeteria has introduced this sandwich and it was so yummy, I can't tell you. Have you tried that? And then you can talk about it. Why it was so yummy? What was the filling? How was it? What was there which made it more interesting or more delicious? So in this way, you can talk about simple things which happen to you every single day, right? Somebody has shared some experience with you. Talk about it, right? So this is how we get messages, a lot of messages on our WhatsApp group, a society WhatsApp group, friends WhatsApp group, alumni WhatsApp group, or any other WhatsApp group which you have. We get a lot of messages there and people talk about a lot of things. Why can't we take up that topic and start sharing it and speaking it in English? Just to practice English speaking, just to get fluent in talking about our experiences. So that tomorrow if we go out and people are having a conversation on such topics, or they're sharing their experiences about something, it will be easier for you also to talk about it. Does that make sense? Absolutely. So start taking up such topics and start talking about it in English. And if you practice it for 30 days, you'll see a lot of difference in your speech, clarity, confidence, and fluency. Trust me on this. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.